Hi, everyone. Thanks for being on our call tonight. God, this is so exciting. There's so many people on this webinar. Wow, thank you. Anyway, we're going to mix things up a little bit tonight. Rebecca's going to be doing a PowerPoint presentation on trial size marketing. Some of you may already heard of this. If you're on some other people's team, she's done this before. For them, Lisa has talked about it. But Rebecca, this came out of a local that Rebecca did with Phil Guido last month, where he introduced the program of trial size marketing. So he kind of really formalized, a way of sharing our trial size products with potential customers, and obviously business partners. And it's really a program that he designed to, explode our retail sales and our customer base and build our business. So field leaders are currently using it. They're implementing it. It's simple. It's easily duplicatable. Because it really takes you back to the basics on how this business was built, by the early people who came before us. And it shares the best tips and techniques. So I'm going to turn it over to Rebecca now. If you want to take notes, fine, but we're going to be recording the call so you can listen afterwards. Rebecca, are you there?
I am. Ready to go. Great. Okay, so the people who are on the webinar portion, you should see the slide up, trial size marketing. Now, we've really been using sample sizes for a long time, right? We've had a lot of samples for a while. And the beauty of this and what really lit my fire was that the trial size marketing program, as Phil Guido has envisioned it and is teaching it, what's different about this is the system. So it really takes what we've already been doing and adds a system to it that everybody can follow and produces results. So it's simple and it's easily duplicatable. Can everybody hear me? Because Lisa Grant just texted me she can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Andrea, could you text Lisa?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's beautiful about this is that the system it's simple and it's easily duplicatable. And what we're doing is we're using a concept of providing free samples to people. And why are we doing this? And why is Phil teaching this? Because free works. I mean, if you were going to go buy a car, right, wouldn't you go to the dealer where you thought you were going to get the car, and wouldn't you ask for a test drive? Because you're not paying for the test drive. You don't expect to pay for the test drive. You go there, you book the test drive, you drive the car, and if you love the car, then maybe you're going to be buying the car. Now, everybody that dealer gives a test drive to doesn't buy the car, do they? No, but the dealer gives free test drives because they know that the people who fall in love with the car when they drive it are going to be more likely to buy the car. So they've determined that giving free test drives works, that it's worth the people who don't buy the car to find the people who will buy the car, right? I mean, think about when you go to stores, like you go to these big box stores like Costco, isn't there somebody standing in an aisle that's handing out samples all day long? Does everybody buy what she's sampling? No. All right, but Costco has determined that enough people will purchase the item that it is worth it. All right, they taste it. If they like it, they buy it. Does she know anything about it? Like if you asked her about, is this healthy for me? Or, she can pick up the box and turn it around. But aside from that, she doesn't know anything about the products. It doesn't know much about the products, but yet people buy the products. So it's not really important that you know the detail, that you know the science behind the products. All right, people are gonna taste it if they like it. No, it's not just if they like the feelings that they get, they're gonna buy it. All right, and enough people, if we give out enough samples, enough people are gonna buy it for it to be worth our while. So we're gonna show you how this works. I would also mention to you that, Phil Guido introduced this to us at our recent local seminar. I mean, people were just, I think, bouncing off the walls, just like wanting to run out the door and implement this right away. Now, he and we are already working on improvements. Phil's going to be presenting this also on ameeton.com, and when we get the information on when and the link, we will send that out. All right? And as you watch this, just think about, is this something you can do? All right? Okay. So let's go, trial size marketing. Trial size marketing is simple, all right? What we're looking for is one person a day who's going to try a 3-day trial. So basically we're going to give the trials to 30 people a month, and each one's going to take the 3 days. So we keep it simple, right? Something like I'm helping out with a survey. I can give free trials of isotonics to 30 people this month. Would you like to try isotonics for 3 days to help me out with the survey? I mean, I've been using this dialogue as I've been going through the trials, and I'm telling you, it works. I don't think I've gotten anybody who said that they wouldn't take the trial, that they wouldn't take it or try something. So it's important to endorse it with your testimonial, with your story. Let them know that you've been taking this and you feel great. You know, if I forgot to take my isotonics one morning, I am just dragging the rest of the day. It gives me energy. I don't even need to drink coffee anymore. So, you know, your testimonial, and we're gonna provide that, right? And then they've agreed to take it. They've agreed to help you out. So we're going to give them 3 trial packs with a brochure, right? What I've been doing is I've been taking the 3 trial packs, putting them in a snack-sized baggie, so it just keeps them together, and handing that to them with the isotonics with the flyer that you see here. Personalize it so it has your information on it. The flyer went out to everybody on this call, right, along with some other materials. So personalize it, use it, and give out the packs of the daily essentials. I mean, could we use other trial-size products to sample? Yes, we can, but Phil Guido is using daily essentials, and I'll tell you why. Because first of all, everyone can use it and everyone will benefit from it. And it's a product that you take every day. Some of our other sample-size products like Mocha Tonic, Turn Up, Turn Down, they're not everyday products. So they may be great for add-ons to sample down the road, but to start out as a first thing and also to do something that is simple and easily duplicatable so that everybody can be doing the same thing, what we suggest is Isotonics Daily Essentials. All right, now we also want to get their email address and phone number, just like we usually do, right? So what I've been doing is asking them to text it to me right now. Now, a lot of times, you know, they'll take a pad of paper, they'll go to write down their email address or their number. So, you know, do me a favor, if you have your phone with you, do me a favor and text it to me. That way I know that I got it right, that I was able to read it. So I asked them to text it to me because once they text it to me, their email address, I have their phone number anyway. All right, so it saves a step. So I asked them to text it to me right away. And then I'm going to, once I have that information, their email address and their phone number, I can register them on shop.com. All right, and I tell them that I'm going to send them some information, set them up with a free account. All right, so the first day I'm going to text them to make sure that they started to take the product. Something simple, like I just got my day started with my Isotonics Daily Essentials. I'm checking to see that you took it. Check your email. I sent you a short video. Simple text. Write it once. Just keep copying it to the next person and the next person. And then when I send them the email, I'm going to send them the link to the product page of my shop.com website. Everyone know how to find that link? It's at the bottom of the page, and you copy and paste it into the email. So when they go to that, they are going to their own. When the person who's doing the trial goes to it, they're going to your product page. Okay? And then we're emailing them the video. And then the second day, we are just checking in with them, reminding them to watch the video, and that we're going to call them the next day, because you have a couple of questions that you're going to ask after they've been taking it for 3 days. So on the third day, we're going to make a phone call. The first 2 days, simple, text, email. Simple. Nobody's afraid to do that. On the third day, yes, we have to overcome our fear and we have to make an actual phone call. But we set it up. On day 2, we tell them that we're going to that we're going to be calling them the next day. What I did with my calls for today is yesterday I tell them I'm going to be calling them the next day, and then today I text them and I say, is now a good time to talk? When's a good time to talk today for a couple of minutes so I can ask you a few questions? So I usually text them first to make sure that I'm calling them at a convenient time, because some people are working and you don't want to be disrupting their day, and you want them to take the time to talk to you for a couple of minutes. So you're just going to thank them for helping you out and say that you only have a minute. You have a few quick questions. Did you drink your isotonics each day on an empty stomach? Did you watch the video? Ask them about the video. Was it clear on explaining why isotonics solutions deliver more nutrition? What benefits did they experience? I have people starting to tell me the benefits as I'm asking them the questions, because they're so excited at the results that they got. I've had people tell me, I had somebody tell me today that she felt so much more energy, she didn't need to drink coffee. I had somebody tell me also today that she felt like she was getting sick, but after taking the isotonic, she feels like she's put off the illness and she's not getting sick anymore. So people are actually literally, truly feeling benefits from taking this trial program. I mean, they are volunteering that, and they're thanking me for giving them the trial. All right, so for less than a cup of coffee, does it make sense to add this regimen to what they do on a daily basis so that they can get the nutrients that they need and stay healthy? If they're not interested in purchasing at the present time, I might also ask them their number one health concern to use for the future, not for right now. So, they may still be hesitating, but if they're excited and they love the product, then we need to ask them for the order, right? Can I order a box for you? We can also offer a discount if they're reluctant or if they're indicating a concern about the price. Keep in mind also that we have a value size. We have a bundled kit that includes the 4 products for $150, which is a savings over the packets. It takes it down to $1.66 a day, which is a savings about 89 cents a day. So if they're concerned about the cost, that the value size or the bundled kit offers a great value. However, there are a lot of people out there who'd rather pay the additional money to get the convenience of the packets. So we shouldn't assume that they necessarily want the kit, because some people would rather not have to count it out and measure it. Right? And if you do discount, we want to make sure that it's still profitable. Don't give away all of the profit and have it cost you money. All right, that's not the goal. We want this to fund our businesses and help to grow our businesses. We want to cover our costs. So if they're still hesitating, we can also offer them the discount. All right, and then this shows you the savings after the 10% discount. But if they liked it and give us positive feedback, or they're giving us the positive results, like the people today that I spoke to that were telling me about the energy, that were telling me about staving off illness, we need to assume that they are smart and they want the product. Like I said, that's great that you feel that way after only 3 days. Imagine how you're going to feel after 90 days. That's great. I can place an order for you today if you want to keep going with the product. And, in fact, I would drop off some more packets so you wouldn't be without it if you would like. I'm placing an order. Can I put in an order for you? Right? So they can get the packets or they can get the bundled kit. Which do you prefer? Now, this is what really kind of blows your mind, right? Seeing the numbers behind this. And I'm a numbers person, so this is always my thing anyway. But if you and just one person on your right and one person on your left did this trial size marketing program with you, this is what you could expect. All right? Well, first of all, everybody would need to purchase 3 boxes of Isotonics Daily Essentials packets. You could add it to your auto ship in order to do the 33-day trials. Everybody should see that, right? 30. You need three days worth for 30 people, so that's 3 boxes you need for the month. All right, so after 90 days, you, one person on your right, one person on your left, would be, for 90 days, would be 270 people having tried a 3-day trial. 270 people. And even if 75% of them, to be very conservative, do not order after trying, you still have 25% of 270, or 81 new customers, divided by 3, 27 for each business partner. And that's after 90 days, right? So it's 9 per month per business partner. When was the last time you got 9 new customers in 1 month? And that one person on your right, one person on your left did the same thing, and you had 27 new customers. So what's the investment? Well, for each box is $55, right? Times 3 is $165 per month for the 3 boxes for the packets to do the trial, which for the 3 partners overall, it's $495. Okay, for the 90 days. Well, it's for you too. Be $495 for the 90 days. So for 90 trials in 90 days, each business owner is developing 27 new customers, and because that was 81 in total, so 63 of those people were no sale. But guess what? You registered them, too, for an account, and you can still go back to them. Although the Isotonics Daily Essentials was not for them, it doesn't mean that nothing will ever be for them. So you get the 81 people that are registered as customers, 27 of them actually buy. Now, from there, you have to kind of decide, how many of them are buying the packets versus the kits. And we just took some numbers here, just made guesses because I don't know what the actual breakdown would be. But say 7 customers purchased the packets, and 20 of them purchased the bulk kit, the $150 kit. So for the packets, each one's times $77, so 7 times 77 is $539 in retail sales. And for the kits, each one's $150 times 20 is $3,000 in retail sales. So the total retail sales is $3,539. And of that, there's almost $1,000 in retail profit. However, there's some costs, right? First of all, we had the cost of buying the product. We had the total retail price. We had the retail profit. But we're giving cash back when they're buying online. We're paying merchant fees, higher when we don't have high transact, lower when we do. We're paying an admin fee, and we're paying for shipping unless we're shopping annuity master members or shopping annuity bonus pool members, depending on when it is, on the 7 boxes and 20 kits. So if you subtracted that all off, then there's a small retail profit, but it's still positive. However, you can dramatically increase your retail profit if you have iTransact to lower the merchant fees, if you have a sales tax license on file to eliminate the admin, if you're a shopping annuity master member to get free shipping, then it's far more profitable. So if you want to look at the commissions, which is the other part of it, right? There's the retail sales and the retail profit, and then the commissions. So for the 3 business owners after 90 days, 270 free trials, 81 customers, 10,617 in retail sales, right? That's the 3,500 times 3. And in BV commissions, that's for each of the BV for each ordering the 3 boxes, for the trial orders, for the 21 boxes and 60 kits, and then for each business owner doing their $150 a month. So you get 6,800 BV in 90 days, right? So that's over 3 people, 6,800. So, that's like if you divided that by 2, because one on the right, one on the left, that's 3,400 on the left, 3,400 on the right. So the person A gets the 3,400, so it doesn't pass the 3,600, so it's 600 in commissions, and the person B and C would each do 300 in commissions. All right, that's after 90 days. But what happens after a year? Look, watch how these numbers grow. So if each business owner continues to offer the 33 trials and develop the 9 customers each month, after 1 year, and let's consider 20% drop-off because not everybody keeps buying month after month after month. Not every customer will keep buying, but the commissions, even considering 20% drop-off in month 13, you've got the boxes, the BV from the boxes, from the kits, from the business owners doing the 150, and the total per business owner then is $8,500 a month. Now, what does that look like? The $8,500 a month, that then translates to $1,500 plus $1,500 plus $600 in commissions for business owner A, right? Because it's the total BV for the month is $25,000, right? Divided by 2 is $13,000 on each side, or close to that on each side, right? Does everybody follow that? So you're getting $1,500, $1,500, $600 in commissions for owner A, and then $1,800 for owner B and C. Now that's in month 13. That's just by following this simple program with only 3 business owners. Only 3. In 1 year, you've got 324 new customers, and that's factoring in reorders and 20% drop-off. And the retail profit from the packets and the kits monthly after 13 months is $15,000, and that's gross per month, which is $3,800 monthly retail profit per business owner after deductions for cashback, after merchant fees, after admin, after shipping. That's how much money is in this with just 3 business owners. So we, with the 3 business owners then, we are talking about $88,000 per year in commissions and retail profit, and that's just in month 13 from 3 business owners. And this is really, really conservative. Not a single business owner was added to this 3-person team over the 13 months. Only 3 out of 10 people who try it actually order the product. None of the customers have referred any additional customers. None of the customers have ordered any additional products from the company. And the 3 business owners are just continuing to do their 150, and there are no leadership bonuses ever earned. So this $88,000 is extremely, extremely conservative. So if you expanded this a little bit and you had just 4 business owners on your left and your right doing the same thing you're doing, following this trial size marketing program, what would the numbers be? Well, you and your group of 8 business owners then would, the numbers go crazy here, all right? Almost 5,000 trials, almost 1,000 customers at 20%, almost 800 reorders per month, $100,000 in retail sales monthly, $46,000 in BV monthly, all right? So the potential is $125,000 a year in profits and commissions with just you, 4 business owners on your right, and 4 business owners on your left. So it's simple, it's easy, it's defined, it's a system. All we have to do is follow it, right? But we have to commit. We have to be consistent. We have to track the progress and follow up, which is what we do with every single thing that we do, right? That's the follow-up is key. So you all received, and I did a process, a sheet, which on 1 page gives you the what you need to do for the trial size marketing when you speak to a new person and you want them to consider doing a trial. All right, so you all should have copies of the sheet, the process. I also did a flyer for the Daily Essentials, which is nice, and it gives you the bullet points, the high points of each of the 4 supplements that are in here. and we have a tracking sheet. As I said before, these materials are under review, and we are continuing to modify this and the process going forward, and Phil Guido is doing this as well. But this is the overall process, and I would not wait. I would just get on board and start making this happen, because as we go, we can tweak it, but we've got the system down now, and we can use this. So there's no reason to wait until it's perfect, right? It's better to do something and move forward than to wait for perfection.